All right, we are starting our morning. It is Labor Day. It's not Entrepreneurs Day. That's what I call it. Right? We are all entrepreneurs. We thank our laborers to help get things moving. Don't we need a holiday, Entrepreneurs Day? Do we vote for that? Right? As entrepreneurs, we are 24/7. Whenever we want to take a break, right? We take our break. We don't need a special day because every day is a special day, right? So just thank you for you guys to cop on this day. I know that some people are out of town, traveling. You got family in town. Appreciate you guys getting on our Monday call. It's going to be a shorter day today, but I'm glad that we're here because we can share some announcements and just kind of share some wins. I know we had some big wins, and I know I have wins as well. So we're going to have a North Texas happy hour at the office at the patio, September 10th. So we'll have the flyers pushed out for that. And then please, it's BYOB, bring your own beverage, beef, whatever. I got 2 grills. Thanks for the donations from a couple of our We partners. Welcome to add to the donations, to help out with the cost. So I'm gonna fire that thing up. I'm gonna set that thing up today, get it all seasoned, and we'll test it out, hibachi style, right? Whoever wants to bring their lobster to test it out, let me know. It's okay. So, all right. Well, let's just go into wins. One more thing, Fast Cap. So if you have new mentees or new agents, or you haven't capped yet, EXP has a 6 weeks program to help you cap faster. So that's why they call it Fast Cap. It starts September 5th, I believe, and it's for 6 weeks. It's actually a daily thing. So they're gonna have like a 1 hour, 2 hour Zoom call or something like that. You get on, and you're gonna have some homework. So it's not just listening; it's actually a whole program. So they did a beta test, I think, earlier this year, and they're doing it for the whole company. It's important, that you guys get able to get on. And Jennifer, maybe let's pull up the schedule. I'll have it here at the office. If people need to be in person, well, guess what? We make it in person, So just let us know if that's what you want. I mean, there's always different needs, right? And we try to accommodate as best as we can. But, of course, scheduling. So, all right. Raise those hands. Share those wins. Paul, go ahead.
All right. We got our first MLS last week. It's in the coming soon status, but as of this morning, it will go live completely, and we'll do our open house this weekend. Real excited about that. Learned a lot. Again, so much thanks to so many people on this call. TC's not on right now, but he's been a massive help. Anna's been a massive help. The support from this group, it's not that, real estate ain't that scary. If you got the right people, and we got the right people, what Daniel's put together, we got the right people to help you. It's if you're brand new and you're getting started in this deal, the We Partners is where you need to be, because no kidding, everybody has been so accommodating and helpful when I called and asked them questions, and lovely. It's just been amazing. So it's not been that scary because of that, really. And so we're excited about that. I kind of had my first little, what do we do? The house wasn't ready for open house Saturday, so we had to move it a week. And I sounded like an expert talking to these people because I was able to call TC and Anna and so many other people. And like, what do I do? What do I say to them? And it was great. They're happy. We're happy. So we're starting it this weekend. More exciting than that, this Wednesday at 7 a.m., I'm meeting with an investor who wants to purchase 10 to 15 homes at a time. My general contractor is connecting me with him, and they got big plans. Me and my good buddy, Brian Clark, who's part of this group and passed his test last week, by the way. He's going to be massive with our organization for sure. He was in Naples this weekend. That's where his second home is. It's about to be his first home. And he went to EXP open houses, Daniel, and just went and introduced himself to people. He's going to be a superstar. Anyhow, so we sat down with my general contractor last week. Brian and I did, and with Carolyn, And he said, "Hey, I need you to talk to my investor. He wants to go big on this. He's got a plan. Here's his plan. What do you think?" I said, "I'm in. I'm in." Brian said he was in, so I'm excited about that. Then on top of that, the very next day, a gentleman noticed my videos on YouTube and said, "Hey, I'm a franchise owner of a custom builder, and I'd love for you to come out and film our what's the place you go to and you pick out all your stuff, your design center." He goes, "I'd love for you." He goes, "We don't." He goes, "I'm a franchisee. I don't have like 15 houses sitting right now available, and they're custom, so I don't build them in advance. But can you come here and do some videos from our design center, and you'll be our realtor on all of our 17 lots right now. It's going to be 42 in the end." So that was huge. So all the work we've been putting into YouTube is definitely paying off. And thank God I got Carolyn, because she's amazing that she puts all that together. So excited about that. And then lastly, I hired another social media guy that knew me back in my prior business. He saw me speak from stage. He goes, "I love your story. I love your sobriety and overcoming story and running story." He goes, "Man, I'll cut you a deal if you let me do your story in real estate now." And I said, "Cool." And then I got to thinking, wait a minute, Phil Stringer is a social media guy. He's never done a transaction, I don't think. Why don't I hire this guy? So I hired him and said, "Hey, you're coming on board here. If I'm giving you $15,000, you're coming on board here. You're going to Miami. You're going to be part of this deal. And most importantly, I want you to put a package together." And Laura, I need to reach out to you actually. Daniel told me to reach out to you, but I need you to put a package together for my team. So when we have another value added product for them when they join the team, they got a social media packet they can jump into immediately that you have. So a lot of great things, a lot of great things. I think there's more, but you guys have seen me on here for 6-7 months, just plugging away, and the domino effect is taken. If you've ever read the book Good to Great, it talks about the flywheel effect, and you're pushing that flywheel, and that SOB, it ain't moving at all, man. It just isn't moving. And then all of a sudden, boom, that flywheel starts going, and that flywheel is going for us right now. So we're excited.
All right. Thank you, Paul. Lori, are you in Dublin? Where are you at in the world?
I am in Denton. I got back from Dublin last night. Thank you very much.
It's another D.
It's another D, yeah. I just wanted to say thank you so much to everybody who supported us last week on our event. It was very successful. I think we had a lot of great new partners that could potentially help us grow our mission. And so I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who came out. Paul, Daniel, appreciate you guys. Had a closing last week of one of my longtime friends, so that was amazing to be able to represent him. And we have a meeting this coming week with a new partner on Tuesday, tomorrow. So God willing, that will be a new person to join our team. So it was a great week, very productive, and thank you everyone again for your support. This network is amazing, and I always say there's power in the people. So thank you guys for all your support. Jennifer helped us out a little bit in the office too, so thank you to her. So anyways, I just want to say thanks to everybody. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you. It's a loud clap. All right.
Okay, I'll go next. I can't figure it out, the raise hand again.
It's all right. You can just do this.
Yeah. So it's been a great past 2 weeks, I guess. Last week I was in El Salvador, visited my brother. It was an unexpected emergency trip, but I was able to reconnect with some cousins that I haven't seen since I was 10 years old. So that was so much fun, and reconnecting with my brother. I missed a lot of great meetings. The hotel meeting that Cindy put together, so I missed that. And then Laura's event as well. But it was a great trip. I mean, El Salvador is such a great country right now for anybody trying to visit. We have some of the best beaches out there. A lot of people go for surfing. There's a highway that's called Surf City. So it's pretty fun if anybody wants to visit. I am starting to meet up with all of my downline and also my mentees every week. We're gonna start this weekly meeting that I've named it Ladies That Dream, because it's 10 of us and it's ladies only for right now. But I named it that because it's important that we dream together, right? That we share ideas of what's working for everybody. So out of the 10, 5 of them are my mentees and the other 4 are my downline. So I'm just excited to share tips with all of them. All of them are doing deals. Stacy got her first contract yesterday. So she's only 20, you guys. I'm so proud of her. She's got a cash buyer. She's gonna close in 10 days. I mean, she's super pumped up. And then also Jennifer got her big Prosper house under contract yesterday. So I was helping both of them, you know, trying to come with just the negotiating part of the whole thing, right? So on the listing side and the buying side. So that was fun. Those are my wins. And I also have a win for this week. We're supposed to be meeting with an agent who is in California. So Daniel and I have a meeting with her on Wednesday. So hopefully we can start branching that way. So I'm excited for that.
That's good. Thank you.
Where's my clap?
I got your air horn too, okay? Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. I want to give you guys control. All right. Anyone else? Anyone else? Trina.
Hi, good morning, everybody. So I've been dialing expired listings on a regular basis, working hard, trying to get my first transaction. Still working on it. And I'm gonna dial hopefully with Paul sometime this week. I took some time off work so I can devote a day or two to smelling and dialing. And I invested in myself. I want to do social media, recruiting on social media, so I can quit my job one day. I want to do it through building a team and not through transactions. It's just a decision I made, and you know how I want to build my business. So I joined the social media group and class to learn how to do that, and also started 75 Hard.
Oh man, that one is hard.
Yeah. So yeah. Also, just to get my mind right.
Yeah. You know what you're doing is you already set your goals. You already have a dream, right? And you're cold calling, you're dialing, and you already know that you want to build a team to build the retirement for yourself. So last night I was watching, Mike Shards 2.0 explain, and it was a 56-minute video. It's a good video, because leverage AI. Ask ChatGPT, how can I be a better real estate team leader? How can I build an organization to support and be a support for my team? It'll tell you kind of step by step. Everyone that wants to be a leader, leverage the AI, because sometimes we're thinking, but we need a little bit more structure. Well, that's where AI helps out. It'll give you some of that structure, right? So I asked ChatGPT just like, hey, how can I make these calls better? How can I connect with more people? How can I schedule my time better, right? And it's almost like my coach in a sense. But how can I find a better coach if the coach that I have is not good? Things like that. So keep what you're doing, but make sure you plug in the new forms, real estate forms, because when you get that deal, you're gonna be like, oh, what'd I do? Be prepared. So also invest in understanding the back end of real estate. So, but you'll get there. All right. Who's next? All right, Calvin.
Happy Entrepreneur Day.
Record scratch.
All right. So, big win. No, wins this week is this Friday. I have a closing on a piece of land. It's an industrial land that I'm selling. It is actually a referral from a eXp Realty agent. So I think this year I got quite a bit of referral. Yeah, that's right. Is that Jay Leno? Is that how they do it? Like,
that's right.
yeah. Oh, not that. Yeah, so it's amazing how if you continue to like put yourself out there, like, you know, on Workplace, if you put comments, if you put like things that can help agents, people notice, and then they'll start, you know, if they think about, like for me, I do commercial, so they think about commercial, they reach out to either Daniel or myself, because we are constantly out there talking to people, like putting comments, putting content on Workplace. So don't forget, Workplace is also a you can mine business out of it because it's a global company, and Texas is the #1 market in the whole US. We have a lot of people coming in. So why not you, right? Why not you that are doing that, and then you get the referral? So spend some time, mine the, you know, go mining on Workplace. So.
All right. I'll give you an applause.
It's okay. I'm not Anna. I'm good. Where's my clap?
I'll clap for you.
All right.
Thank you.
Laura, you want to go?
Oh yeah, I'll go. Yeah. So good morning, everybody. Happy Entrepreneur Day. Like they say, there's never a day off for us. I just came back from a 3-week trip with my family. Last trip with the kids before they go back to school this week. We got to go to. We flew out to the West Coast. Flew out to Washington. Drove down. We did 8 national parks. So it was quite a long road trip, 4,000-ish miles. But we went through Washington, Oregon, California, and we ended up in Vegas to fly back out to Milwaukee, which is the direct flight for us. But it was a lot of fun. During the trip, managed to close two closings. I got 2 new buyers, which Calvin just mentioned, came from referrals through eXp Workplace. So just other agents that I've been able to get to know on eXp Workplace, and they happen to have other referrals for me. So that's pretty awesome. One of my buyers
just through Workplace, and were you just connecting with them, or you knew them through eXpCon, or?
They were one posted on one of the referral groups, right? There's so many referral groups in there. And so she was looking for an agent in Milwaukee, right? So one of my other agents tagged me because they saw it. And then I responded to the post, and you know, we talked, and she seemed to like me. So she's like, all right, I'll trust you with my client, right? Because it's a big, you know, it's a big thing to trust another agent to take care of your people. But unfortunately, that specific client didn't work out. But she came back to me with a different client, and she's like, hey, I got somebody else from Milwaukee, and I need your help with this one. So we got that going live this week. And yeah, I have another closing with another eXp agent this week coming, referral again. This one I actually knew already, I knew through Facebook, through social media. So yeah, and then my buyer consultation that I have with 2 investors in California. I'm looking to expand into Milwaukee because I did a podcast with a fairly big social media influencer here, investor guy. He has a pretty good presence. I did a podcast with him about Airbnb Milwaukee. So these 2 buyers reached out to me, wanting to do something. And then, yeah, just through the YouTube thing, another investor from California saw my videos and was just like, hey, I see you're an investor, you're an agent in Milwaukee. I need your help. So they got a little bit of problem with their property, and they want me to either sell it and then help them buy a new one. So they like the market, but this property isn't quite working out for them. So yeah, just put yourselves out there and you know, just keep working.
All right. Put yourself out there. We're real estate agents. We're entrepreneurs. We're not, you know, secret agents, right? So that is the power of Workplace, being in a network of over 90,000 people. There's a lot of people that don't know who you are just within the company, So imagine you create a flyer. You create a referral flyer like, hey, I am Anna. I'm Calvin. I am Brandon, right? Here's my information, right? Here's where I can be on a Zoom call weekly, and I'll just say a time slot. If you want to hop on to meet me, schedule that time. People, you don't know who'll hop on, right? You just have to be creative, if you really want it. So, I'm bringing on a team that has 85 agents. Teresa Tong's downstairs. We're talking to their team just to understand, go over questions. Imagine if each person just reached out outside. They get one referral. That covers their cost. So it doesn't matter if somebody's on a flat fee or what, best plan. The best plan is only so much. What we have at our platform is more than a best plan. It's what we want to create to continue to grow that. So, some people say, oh, I'm 100%. I said, well, we're at a 300%. But it's up to us to make it a 300%. It can be 1,000%. Well, we've seen that. So don't let those things stop you from talking, connecting, planting the seeds, It's taken 3 years, right? Just to have a conversation, a serious conversation, because, that person, that, team leader had a pain point, and, she'll share later on, and I'm excited. They're excited because they know that they want growth, but they don't know how to get there by themselves. Well, together we can. That's why Anna's connecting with me with somebody in the West Coast, right? All of you guys are connecting me. So imagine our leader pool, our Panda Pack, right? Our growth group continues to meet, continues to grow, and we get to, really find the right, good, collaborative partners. So anyways, Brandon, you want to say something? Got your video on.
I knew you were gonna call me out, man. Sure. Well, hope everyone's having a good day on Entrepreneur Day. I guess small wins, but small wins count no matter what. Signed up for some coaching classes. I figured that, I don't know, everything kind of led to this point. I was always curious about it. I wanted to see how it worked. So I had a meeting with someone from Hero Nation. He went over price points, and I just met with them, and he was a pretty cool guy. So I was like, you know what? Let me try this out, because I've been kind of doing things off the fly, and I'm at this point where I'm like, hey, if I can actually duplicate this, put a system down, I know I can scale even higher. So my main thing I want to accomplish with them is scaling. And he quoted me something that when the contract came over was much less. So I signed up ASAP, so got the deal locked in on that. I guess another cool thing, I got someone under contract. It's a buy and the sell. Got $20K off the sales price for her and some other incentives, but also getting her property to be listed this week. That's pretty cool. And another win, I'm just a happy guy. I'll never take that for granted, and I hope y'all feel the same way too. So thanks for putting me out there.
Because of Jennifer. Jennifer, you want to share anything?
Yeah, so I actually have signed up to get my license. And yeah, so being around this environment, I was like, you know what? Might as well be fully immersed in this. So yeah, that's exciting.
That's great. That's great.
Hey guys.
Hey Felix, how are you? Thanks for hopping on.
Hey, I have a beautiful view today for an office.
Nice, nice.
Yes, sir.
Felix is going to seminary school, and he's going to be doing mission work out in
Guatemala.
Guatemala.
Yes, sir.
So it's great to have you here today. We're just gonna probably cut it short by 9:30. I think Ton is. Are you traveling? Or are you at home?
Yes, I'm traveling. Morning, everyone.
Good morning. Share your wins, Ton.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm in Houston with family. Took the family to Surfside Beach. Win for the week was got the opportunity to attend the Tom Ferry's coaching summit, Success Summit, and thanks to Daniel, I saw him attend it last year, and I was like, "Who's this Tom Ferry guy?" Didn't know nothing about Tom Ferry until last year. To be
one of the
to
top real estate coaches in the globe.
Yes, yes, and similar to Brandon, I signed up for Tom Ferry coaching program, so I'm very looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to elevate my business. One of my mentors said, you know, no matter how experienced you are, how good you are, you should always have a coach. Our Michael Jordan, famous Michael Jordan, he has a coach. He has somebody sit on the sideline to watch him, to show him what they're seeing that you're not seeing. So that summit that I attend, I mean, it's really oh man, this is what I've been missing. I mean, always tell everyone I've been in this box for so long, having two jobs, and now I'm all in. I'm all in, and I'm like fully focused. Looking to learn from the program and share back to our team, so we can always all win together. A second win is thank you, Daniel, for meeting with me again with the one of the, I met a friend a while back and we reconnected. He connected Daniel and I to a broker. She has a few team members. They seem very excited about the opportunity. So we're gonna follow up with her in the next few days.
Yeah, great. That was a great meeting. I see the excitement in that broker because they do multiple businesses, and brokerage is just one of them. But there's really no one that's doing the training, and this is where we help out and we find solutions for brokers for expanding, not just in DFW, right? Just their connections and the mortgage side, the tax services, the business operations. They help a lot of Hispanic business owners basically start their LLC, set up their shop, their POS systems, everything, right? Just imagine having a leader where we can handle the brokerage side where they can just continue to grow. So
yeah.
And Tan, you were kind of hesitant. Should I set up a group text right away? It's like, do it right away. Immediately, he set up lunch the next day, and we got to meet. And my goal was just to get to know people, right? That's always my goal. He goes, let's get to business. Let me go over the numbers. So I wasn't ready for a whole presentation. And, it happened to be at our satellite office next door for lunch. So we went into the satellite office just to get everything going. But yeah, you never know. You always have to be ready. Thank you, TC.
Yeah, but thank you.
All right. I think we got everything. Unless Felix wants to share something, Laura, Gabby.
I got something to share.
Yes, Felix.
So it was a great week meeting you. It was great. Thank you for taking the time and explaining everything how EXP. I feel very welcome and I feel part of something great with you guys. So I'm looking forward to partnering up and working together. And in that sense, it was a great weekend. I met a couple that they're moving from North Carolina to Texas, and already talking to Lori to help them get their dream home. They're having their first baby, so I'm excited for jumping in and helping them achieve their dreams. And I also met with a top performing agent that I need to schedule a meeting with you, Daniel, to see if it's an option to join EXP, which I think is the right decision for him. Okay. So I'm biased that way. So yeah, it was a great week. And like I said, looking forward to learning more and working together.
Yeah, I mean, just, setting up the meeting, just get to know them, what their goals are, finding solutions. I mean, that's what we're about, finding solutions and, just kind of sharing. So appreciate you setting up that meeting. And, I'm glad that you're able to get that lead and work with Lori to get that, help these families, move on. And, last week I did announce that, when you close on that first deal, I know you're under contract. I said that first revenue share check is going to go towards your mission trip and in Guatemala. So we're excited for that. So
Felix is on fire.
That's good. That's good.
He's setting up meetings left and right. So I'm excited for him. Thanks for welcoming him to my team and our team. So I'm glad he's here.
All right. Well, I'm going to have Gabby share if she has something. And, pray for Gabby and her family. I don't know if she'll share, but, there's a lot of stuff on the family side in Venezuela. If you don't know what's going on in Venezuela, there's just a lot of turmoil. And Gabby, you want to unmute?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hi, how are you, everyone? Well, yeah, in this past few weeks have been difficult for me and my family. The situation in Venezuela is really hard for everybody in there. I have a brother that is in jail. Well, he's not in jail. He's kidnapping for the regiment, but well, we are praying right now for that. I tell you, it was difficult, but I'm trying to focus on business again and distract my mind. I going to celebrate that I have two closing this month, and also we are actively working in a couple of listing, a commercial listing right now, one land in Springtown, Texas, that is really a good piece of land, and other one with a shopping center. And also today I have a meeting with a past commercial clients that they want to buy their home. So yeah, we are actively working, and I try to distract my mind and pray a lot.
Thank you, Gabby. One thing is about as our organization, we're one family.
Yeah.
And,
Absolutely.
there's so many things that we don't know that goes behind the scenes besides all the wins that we share.
Yeah.
But also what the things that we go through, right? We have another team member, David Nam. I don't know if you know him. His wife had a stroke earlier this year, and it was a pretty major stroke where he almost lost his wife. So we have our men's fellowship group that we pray about it. And, there's just so much stuff behind the scenes. We have, a team member that went homeless, sleeping in the car and, just trying to make it work and things like that. So there's so many things, that people don't see behind the We Partners. But, as a leader, you see these things. And as you start building up your team and your family, your business family and things like that, there's going to be a lot of things as a leader that we're going to be seeing and trying to figure out how to help. Right. And that's why, I believe God has placed us here today because we can be that family, not just for business, but actually for life. Right. And then building up for our kids where they see that we are building that family. It's not because, we can always focus on money and, just, go for that goal and, that million, the 2 million, whatever it is, and that's fine. But really life is not more than about money, right? Us having Ella and Justine in the Philippines helping, I'm hoping that our group continues to grow so we can support their family as it continues to grow, right? And that is the power of what we're able to do and being together. Jennifer helping out as well, working with Brandon so they can build up something. So everything we're doing is a collective effort. And that's why, that is the mission and vision. So, if you feel lost or something, reach out to your leaders. We're here for each other, and we won't lose that. Even though we go to 1,000 to 10,000, we will always have our core group that just continues to support each other. Find your tribe within the tribe, right? Build up your tribe. If you can't find your tribe, guess what? You can build your tribe. So, I'm glad that Anna's taking leadership. I know Gabby, praying for you and Ernesto and, everything and, everyone else too, So Laura's building her team. I know that she's always excited, sometimes hesitant, there's a lot of work on being a team leader. Yes, there is a lot of work, but the hard work that we put together and building that community will pay off, meaning that you'll know it was the right thing to do and, how we're going to continue to support each other. So
yeah, sometimes it's only about a really quick conversation with somebody, for supporting. And I really blessing to be part of this group because it's that you can feel the support. It's not only numbers, it's not only transactions. We are a family, and I feel blessing for that.
Thank you, Gabby. And there's other team members. If you don't see them on here, check on them. I texted one team member I haven't seen for a while, just checking on him, just see how they're doing. If their situation's a little bit better, and it seems to be, which is good. But they don't have to be your downline, right? We're all together, and the more we, cross paths, come together, the stronger as a group we are. So, anyways, it is Monday. I said I was being a little bit short, but still 40 minutes. lot of stuff going on. So just make sure you stay tuned. We do have our email campaigns that goes out every week. If you haven't joined the Facebook community group or private group, please, figure out how to get on there, or reach out to us to let us know that you're not on there. Another thing is, what else was there? Yeah. WhatsApp is for announcements, and just continue to grow. And hope to see you guys on the Fast Cap for your mentees. Anna, Laura, whoever has mentees, please make sure that they register for that to get on. And if you say, hey, Daniel, can you do it live? I'll have my laptop. I'll have it running. Bring people here. We can do that. So, all right, guys. All right, we're gonna close out. All right, with some music. Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Have
everyone.
a great Labor
Have a great
Day.
day.
Bye, everyone.
Entrepreneurs Day.
Bye, everyone.
All right, bye, guys.